This is Smallzy Surgery.
I am so excited. I saw her earlier today. She looks $1,000,000. Stunning IRL. Me, on the other hand, like the cat dragged him in. Anyway, Selling Sunset Season 8, currently streaming on Netflix. If you love Selling Sunset, you're across all of the drama. Tonight's guest, she's one of my faves. It's Chrishell.
I really put a lot of focus on my career. I'm one of the top selling agents at the Oppenheim Group.
Hi, I'm Chrishell Stause.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you, and you're not going to tell me what I am and what I'm not going to say.
Listen, I want to keep my bills paid, but they really tried me.
Chrishell, great to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Welcome to Australia, or back to Australia. We'll talk about why you're here in a couple of minutes, because I think it's a really important cause of what you've been part of. But I need to unpack Selling Sunset. I just finished. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
I saw you pop off on a post before I finished the season, and now it makes so much sense.
Yeah. We're sent the screeners.
Yeah.
And yeah, so sometimes people have big feelings about it.
Yeah. For people who don't know, there was a mad fight. I've got to get the names right because I can't keep up. They change so often. I was like, so you, Brie, Emma, and Chelsea, mad blue. And you unfairly, it was not your fault. You had nothing. I just wanted to say that they unfairly came after you. That's what I would like to say.
You know, it's like walking a tightrope on this show of trying not to fall in, in... Are we allowed to cuss on this?
You can, yeah, in fall into shit. Is that what you're
Thank
looking
you,
to
yes,
say? Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Do you love that show as much as you did season 1? It feels like it's changed as a viewer. You can plead the fifth, or you can just say
no. I won't plead the fifth. I think it's very obvious I have a love-hate relationship with the show. It affords me so many opportunities that I'm so grateful for, and there's some times where you're doing stuff that you can't believe is called work. You're working with your friends. It's so much fun. I think you can see when we're genuinely having fun. But that being said, you can genuinely see where I'm like, F this, out of here.
Now, I travel to work for LA a lot, right? And I've seen sometimes you ladies filming your arrivals.
Really?
Yeah. Like one day I was walking past just getting a coffee and I was like, oh my God, what's they? Oh, I think Amanza was rocking up and they were filming the arriving into the Oppenheim group. And what struck me was even like 2 or 3 seasons ago, what I saw was that you were not dressed to sell houses. You were dressed like you were going out to the club. Like the fashion is out of control on that show. Like, do you have a full-time stylist coming up with looks for you to go to work now?
I don't use a stylist. Some of the girls do. It's up to you, but
Okay.
The show does not provide that.
Okay, so this
I'm
is
a
all
businesswoman,
Yeah.
and I'm in this business to try and make some cash,
Yeah.
and then cash out.
Yeah.
So I can style myself. So I actually enjoy buying my own clothes.
Okay.
And as far as like the risque-ness of the clothes,
Because this season there was a lot of I think the feedback was it was not open house appropriate.
correct. So what I want to say to that is
Yeah.
it's interesting because, a lot of times it's like, but we're in on the fact that we're making a television show.
Okay, right.
So sometimes when it comes to those critiques, it's like I can't really say anything here because do I think that's open house appropriate? No, but also we're filming a TV show, guys. So and it became a funny storyline. Like, who cares if someone doesn't like my dress? I'd rather that than them try to destroy my family.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fine, talk about my ill-fitting,
Talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah,
We're not coming
so-
from my family. Yeah, okay.
So I say it's, the sillier the better because it gives us something to fight about that actually doesn't have any high stakes. It's
True.
like, okay, fine.
Okay. Now, also how many houses do you sell that we don't see? Because I did see you mention in a post that you were like, was it Tinashe you sold her house? Or you did a sale for her? And they were like, completely cut that part out. I was like,
Yeah.
Because otherwise, judging by this season, I'm like, well, Chrishell didn't sell many houses this year. Like, how's she putting food on the table?
You can't go off of what you see on the
Okay.
show. I'd love to say that you could, but you can't. I've sold so many homes that aren't covered on the show. And so a lot of times we get a bad rap the other way. But, this is public information. If you have our info, you can look it up. But yes, I've sold several houses that haven't made the show, or I've showed people houses that didn't make the cut. So it just depends.
Yeah, okay. Do you ever walk through a house though and go, God, I'd never live here? Like,
Oh.
this is
All the time.
Okay.
So, like, over half of the ones that's been on the show, they look like malls. I'm like, who would live here?
Yeah, have you noticed a big difference in houses in Australia since you've spent more time here versus houses in, like, Southern California?
You guys do have less bathrooms here.
Yeah. Well, you don't,
Like,
well,
I think that's
how
a
can you
funny
need
thing
10?
where Australians are
How do you
like,
need
why
10?
do you need that many bathrooms? And
Yeah.
I understand it's
Yeah.
legitimate, but
Yeah.
sometimes, like, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I feel like a couple extra bathrooms here and there is nice, but we take it over the top.
Now, let's talk about while you're here. You're here for the Uber Red Cross clothing drive, which I think is such... and I am only just learning about it, but when I heard about it, I was like, what a powerful thing to be part of. Do you want to explain what it's all about? Because the stats blew my mind. I didn't realize just how bad of a problem this is.
Yeah, I feel like this is an amazing initiative. It's, first of all, it's something that everybody can get involved with. And it's so easy. This Saturday from 10 to 4, open the Uber app and they will come pick up your donations. And everything being sold is going to help benefit the Red Cross. And so we're really encouraging people to, you know, a lot of times you're saving stuff to sell it.
Well, yeah,
but-
don't they say you only ever wear 20% of your wardrobe
Yes.
at any one time?
Yes.
So like 80% of the clothes that are in everyone's wardrobes
You're,
are unworn.
You're not going to use it.
No.
So let it go to a good cause. Let the Red Cross sell it and let all that money go to, you know, put it to work. Instead, it's just sitting and taking up valuable wardrobe real estate
Yeah.
in your closet that you
Absolutely.
can use.
And you would know about valuable real estate. I think it's the stat is there's $20 billion worth of clothing that's sitting in Aussie wardrobes unworn.
So there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you guys would rather have, at least I think, it's easier to get dressed and be excited about your clothes when you can kind of see them and they're all squished together.
Yeah.
So it feels good to let it go.
And I don't know about you, but you're a very stylish woman, right? And as you said, you make your own clothing choices and you don't have a stylist. Do you ever get paralyzed by choice? Like when you go to a wardrobe and there's a million things in there, you're like, well, what the fuck am I going to wear today? I've got
Oh,
too many
yeah.
options.
No, I
the
do
less the
think-
better would be good for me.
I do think, like, have your staple pieces that that are the nicest pieces.
Hmm.
But it's like, okay, say for instance, you want to wear a black shirt of some sort, okay? But if you have 5 of them,
Hmm. Yeah.
pick out the nicest 2 or something, and then let the other ones go because you're not going to ever wear them, even if they are really nice,
Mm-hmm.
if they're duplicate.
So you open up the Uber app this weekend
Yes.
on Saturday, and there'll be an option where the Uber driver will just come around to your house and then pick up your clothes donations to take to the Red Cross.
That's correct, and that's it. It's
How
that
crazy
simple.
is that?
Yes.
Everyone, everyone's got a plan now for like this weekend.
Yes.
Go through the wardrobes, and I believe, are you donating your clothes, some of your clothes as well? Is that right?
Yes, I have a whole rack over there. There's some more over there. I've donated tons of clothes and some purses. I feel like some real recognizable outfits from the show. So I'm hoping that will excite people to also, want to donate their clothes, maybe, trade them out. Put
Yeah.
some of your clothes in for, and then go shopping at Red Cross for some new
Can I be a little bit shady?
Yes.
Sure. What I love that you're donating your clothes is that other people in your position, they sell their clothes. Did you know, and I'm not going to mention any names, Kardashians, they have a website called the Kardashian Closet where literally they get sent free clothes and then they sell them.
Really?
Secondhand worn clothes. Apparently Kim there online at the moment has a $10,000 pair of jeans that she's trying to sell on the Kardashian Closet.
Really?
Yeah, not donating to charity. So good on you for donating your looks to charity.
Oh, well, thank
You're
you.
a good person.
Thank you.
And I'm not saying Kim's not. I'm just saying you're donating to charity. And she's flogging it. Hey, they're facts. It's just all facts. It's
No,
and
I
you can
know.
again.
I do think it's nice to be able to donate it, especially
Totally.
if you're to a space where you can. Obviously, I know
Absolutely.
it's hard for some people, so that's what I love about this. It feels like an initiative where everybody can get
And
involved.
don't donate shit either, by the way.
Yes.
Can we say that?
Yes,
I'll say that.
please say that.
Don't donate shit. Don't the holy stuff or whatever. That's just throw that crap out.
Because it takes the volunteers, it takes their valuable time out of having to separate things, and we
Yep.
really would love if their time is being better well spent.
I completely agree. Before I let you go, are you back for season 9? What can you tell me?
I am I allowed to say that? Yes. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. You still you will you always sell houses, or will you be like, I'm done. I don't need this drama in my life, or I might go do it, But I might go do it for what's the other guy? What's the other guy that sells houses? It's all a big, so the other show, got the competing show.
Yeah.
Who? Altman. Yeah, Josh. You go work with Josh. No,
Yeah.
would you ever jump franchises?
You know what it is? I think it's like such a fun, like, to have a side career.
Yeah.
So I'll never give it up.
No, okay.
I feel like why wouldn't you? Why would anyone give up a whole nother side career if
Totally.
they had one?
Absolutely.
So I'll always have it.
Yeah.
And why not keep everybody on their toes? You never know where I'll be.
Hello. The brothers
I keep
better
my
watch
options
out.
open.
Yeah, you're always open to another
I'm a businesswoman
brokerage.
at the end of the day.
Yes. Never commit yourself. Never
Yes.
commit yourself. Hey, it was a pleasure to see you. Good on you for coming to town. Good on you for getting involved in something so meaningful. To appreciate it. And thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Smallsy Surgery
is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.